So, good morning. Happy Friday. I wish y'all are having a good day today. It's been a roller coaster of a week this week. Nothing that I would have expected. But I definitely wanted to share some things with you that this might seem a little odd, and this may be faith-based. So, if that's not your thing, then, you can definitely punch out if you want. So, I don't know if you've seen, I did have a video about where I ended up losing my job this week, or getting a 60-day notice, which was surprising. My entire research group, completely gone. So we were all like, whoa, okay, well, what now? So here's the funny thing, right? So I've worked, in different tech jobs and different tech companies for a long time. And I've got contacts kind of all over the place. And the funny thing is, if you're watching this, if you're a subscriber, then like I have a lot of very odd hobbies that I do. So I had some friends, and they were discussing kind of like people that they knew that had, varying technical and odd hobbies that kind of meshed together somehow. My name came up, and the funny thing is like one person that worked at the job that I'm at now, and then one person that worked at a place 15 years ago. We're talking, and like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. So he reached out on LinkedIn. He's like big VP, whatever. Pretty much everybody's like big VP, CEO, whatever. So they reached out and connected, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I hadn't seen that guy in a long time, and it was neat to connect with him and then talk with my other friend. So that was last week, right? So that was last week. I had no clue that anything was going to go on my job at all. Nothing. No idea. Then come this week, Tuesday, and then we get the notice that, okay, we're cutting staff, and, you're impacted, and blah, 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 grab your shit and get out. No, but really, so that was kind of like, oh, wow. Never been in that position before. It was kind of strange. My emotions that day were kind of like all over the place. I wasn't like, I guess there was some anger, there was some sadness, some being a little scared, because I'm like, how am I going to provide for my family now in 60 days? But funny thing is, right? So I said, okay, I'm in this spot, and I don't ask for help. I don't ask the Lord for help. I asked the Lord to help my sons, one that's in that mental prison that he's in, and the other one that has the Crohn's disease. And I pray for them, and I pray for other people, and I don't ever ask for myself, but this impacts my whole family. So I just pray to the Lord. I said, Lord, I don't know what to do. I just sat here, and I just didn't know what to do. And I mean, you may think this is weird, but I heard something that said, I'm with you. And so, believe it if you want. We breathe air. We don't see it, but we need it to live. And so for me, spiritually, it's important to love the Lord and be one with Him. So anyway, so he said, I'm with you. So I was like, okay, I will take that and run with it, and I'm good. So kind of calmed down that night, slept good. Morning, got up, already immediately like went home after finding out I got laid off, and, blew up LinkedIn and, said, hey, I'm looking for a new job. Anybody have any leads or anything, contact me, or just connect or whatever. And so the funny thing is, right, these folks that I had talked to last week, they reached out, and they're hiring for skills and stuff that I'm pretty good at. And so I ended up getting an interview for Monday, right? So less than a week. Yeah, something else, isn't it? So, yeah, you never know how things are going to turn out. And here's another weird thing too. So all these things are now, of course, kind of coming around. It's like things work in such strange ways. So my wife she kind of, sometimes she sees things that happen in the future, and she doesn't quite understand it, but she'll have dreams about things. And then she had kind of had several dreams or notions or some ideas that me to refinance the house because I'm going to lose my job. And no one would ever think that, but of course it happened. And the odd thing was I had a dream. I don't normally dream about the future, but I did have a dream way back, probably about 6 months ago or so, where we're in a situation, my whole group, and we're all pretty tight in my group. It's about like 12 of us. And, and we're like in a situation, we've all been laid off, lost your job, and we have mangoes. Oddly, I don't know why we have mangoes, but mine's ripe and theirs is not. And I kept thinking, like, why do they not have ripe mangoes like I do? And then I come to this situation, and then all that kind of all makes sense. It's so strange, isn't it? That the way the events turn and things happen. It's something else. And doggies are barking because they're picking up trash. But anyway, so I have an interview on Monday. I'm excited about it, and here's the thing is that if it works out, that would be cool. That would be great. I would be really excited to go work at this place. If it doesn't, that's okay. I mean, I appreciated the thought and the help, to just at least give me a chance to do, to get back on my feet here. So, well, it's something. So anyway, the Lord works in mysterious ways. So I don't feel scared. I don't feel anxious. I'm not that worried. I think things are going to be okay. One way or another, things will change. I will be doing something different. Maybe something really neat, new, and exciting. So anyway, so don't worry about change. And when it comes, sometimes these things happen, and they are pushing you in a better direction than where you were. And so, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to share that because I thought all of that kind of coming together was it was too much circumstance to be circumstance, right? So I wish y'all the best, and I appreciate y'all watching. And I appreciate your comments. You're just some of the kindest people I have ever met. And it makes me just so thrilled to share these things with y'all on YouTube because it's I don't know, you're good people. Appreciate it. All right, y'all take care. I wish y'all have a great weekend and have fun. Get outside. It's nice. It's summer. It's not gonna be summer for long. So take care.